We've been away from our boat for a while, visiting family and dealing with some medical issues. But now we are back at our boat in Shelter Bay Marina.
Rosie, did you miss Daddy? Oh. No, this isn't old video.
No, it is not.
We still are getting water in at the keel bolts. So we're trying to figure out exactly where it's coming from. We're not sure. It's not as much this time, it doesn't seem.
You heard us correctly. Our keel is still leaking, even after we already dropped our keel and rebedded it. This was all captured in episode 67, but here is a quick recap. We had our keel smile repaired when we painted our boat bottom, and the keel bolts were found to be loose. But after tightening them, we discovered the forward 6 bolts were missed because they were under the holding tank. This led to the keel quickly showing rust through the paint and leaking. So we dropped the keel and rebedded it with 5200. But now we're worried maybe that a bit too much 5200 came out when the hull was lowered.
What? Where?
I found a leak.
Where?
It's crazy. There's a bubble of 4200 that got created when the leak came through. There's a whole bubble right there.
I want to see it. Oh, it's filling up.
Yep.
But that's not necessarily the leak point.
It's something coming up from the bottom, honey.
Yeah. Huh. So now what do we do? Fill it with 5200, 4200?
Keeps filling up. No, all the bolts have to be redone.
Somebody's here.
So I've mopped both sides. Should put my gloves
Wow,
on.
yeah, I can see that little bubble.
Now you can see the bubble, but you see how all this water is now coming in from there? All of this is now pretty well dried. There's no water increasing from here. It's all coming through that. And if you see air, then there will be water. And that bubble keeps filling up with air.
You see water coming in
Right there.
somewhere?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, where that gap is, right?
Yep. There's another.
Oh, you popped the bubble. You popped the zip.
Yep.
But the investigation stalled since the boat wasn't leaking while we were sitting still. So it was time to get her moving.
All right, they're gonna see if they can get the boat tilted.
Should have probably gotten
You seem to be tilting a little bit. I don't think you gotta really get it on heel though. Skipper doing what she does best, skippering.
Wow. All right, that should do it. Let's see if there's any.
Was there any water pumping in, Adrian? Nothing.
Nothing.
I think you're gonna need to get it out there.
Probably gonna have to go out.
All right. Bail. The end of summer, heading out for a little sea trial. I'm not aboard.
Okay, so rocking the boat back and forth in the slip didn't work despite Eddie's best efforts. So I'm taking Isel and Adrian and company out for a little sail. So we tried spinning in circles inside the break wall, but still no leaking. So we'll go out for a little sail. Got a warship coming in. U.S. warship coming through.
I didn't even have to put up the sails. Sloshing around in the Caribbean swell did the trick, and water started coming in.
And you dried it, huh?
Yeah, I dry everything, and now we are recording.
Okay, try not to get seasick.
You can see it. See?
Ah, yeah. And there's no water.
And there's no water here, and the water still is coming.
Adrian, how are you feeling? A little better?
Yeah, a little bit better.
Yeah, I turned. So we are going with the swell. Aren't sailboats fun, Adrian? That look says it all.
I like it fix the boat, but I don't like it sailing.
He's good at fixing boats, so
Yeah.
he can stick with fixing boats. So now we're back inside the breakwater. Seeing if there's more water. Probably is. Another bucket of water. Oh, sorry. So an update. There is water coming in the area of the keel bolts. It's coming from the forward area, but it looks like it might be coming from the very forward, the most forward bolt. When we put the keel back on, when we lowered the boat, the hull onto the keel, that was the bolt where some water and oil came out.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, water just came out. And they had to clean it and redo the 5200 there. So kind of wondering if maybe we got bad adhesion on that one. So what do you think of boating, Isel?
Have to be prepared. It's not
How are you feeling?
easy. Good.
You feel good?
Refreshing.
Breeze feels good, yes. Nobody threw up, so that's good. Now we're back inside the breakwater. It's nice and calm.
After our sea trial, we dove under the boat, but it's showing no signs of damage or other signs like the keel seam or weeping that we saw last time.
Okay, so now that we know sort of where the water was coming from, which was this limber hole down here, I've got to try and put a little camera scope through that hole and just see where it goes and see if I see any cracks or anything down there.
Our endoscope camera also didn't find the smoking gun we had hoped for. It just showed me that there was a large empty cavern behind that limber hole, but there wasn't enough light or maneuverability of the camera to show me any definitive cracks. Our next step was to put the boat in the slings and haul it up and take a look at the keel.
Yeah, here, take a look.
Ah, yeah. It's rusting. But that's lower than the seam.
Yeah, no, that's not.
The seam is like right here. It's a little slimy, but yeah, there's definitely something going on and some little blisters that got popped. Some barnacles.
Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to do another job for now. You take your boat.
Gracias.
Vamos.
Gracias. See anything on this side?
Do not see anything on this side.
Holy cow. So much for the $500 worth of prop speed.
It's wet here, but dry here.
Yeah, that's a little weird. So our conclusion, we did have a surveyor come by. He's a retired surveyor. He's a cruiser on the boat next to us. Nice guy, Dave. And he did some tapping on it and did find a hollow spot about where Norm is. We think it's probably where the forwardmost bolt goes in. And then we found a couple spots where it looks like, you know, we've got probably some water coming out, but they're all really small. Of course, small doesn't mean not possible. So what we're gonna do next is we're actually gonna go back in the water. We're gonna get ready to drop the keel and rebed it.
Drop the keel. Drop the keel. Again.
Yeah, but before they drop it, they're gonna grind this seam and just we'll take a look. So I did fill the bilge with water. It didn't really show anything. Nothing actually came out of the keel when I was doing it. So we don't know, but there's enough kind of holes and other areas of the keel to make it suspect, as well as multiple people have looked at our video of when we dropped the keel the first time and have said there just isn't enough 5200 that stayed in. So they said it's, you know, a bit suspect. So we'll drop the keel and see how it looks.
Well, stay tuned for our next video where we drop our keel again.